How is it going, everyone? Today in this video, I'll be starting my 3-part trilogy of DVD reviews for Ring of Honor's Adam Cole DVD sets over the next month. This would be a fun little thing for me to do on this channel. I feel like I haven't really done anything on this channel that's really been motivating me to want to make videos, and I feel like doing a little thing like this where I give myself a month to watch these videos and release them on certain days, I feel like it gives me something to look forward to, and I think it'll be fun for me, and I hope it's fun for you guys as well. So hope you guys are along for the ride. Of course, my reviews will be featuring, of course, today's video. You guys can tell by the title of the video. I'll be reviewing Adam Cole Panama's Finest 2 disc set today. And then on December 27th, I'll be reviewing The Making of a Champion Adam Cole. And then, of course, next month on January 12th, which is actually my birthday, I'll be reviewing Adam Cole Bebe, the 3 disc set that just came out from Ring of Honor. So, hope you guys are along for the ride. Hope you guys enjoy these videos. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it, of course, with the Panama's Finest 2 disc set. Okay, so we have the DVD right here, of course, with the artwork with Adam Cole right there. Of course, Adam Cole's Panama's Finest 2 disc set. You have Adam Cole and Matt Jackson right there. Adam Cole giving a splash onto, I'm not really sure who that is, but he's giving a splash right there. You have him, of course, with the ROH World TV title right there pointing. So a very nice cover right there, in my opinion, of the Panama's Finest DVD set. Of course, here's what it looks like on your shelf on the spine. The palm tree right there. And of course, here's a bag. Got a picture of him, Roderick Strong. Little description of the DVD set, so if you guys want to go ahead and pause it and read it, you guys can, because I don't know, I really don't feel the need to read it. And of course, here is a listing for the DVD set. If you guys want to go ahead and pause it, you guys can read it right there, the entire listing on the DVD set. So, there's that. And then, of course, you open it up. Here is the disc right here. You have disc 1. Nothing too special on these discs, and there's disc 2. Just pretty plain basic disc. There we go, sorry about that. And yeah, that is the entire set right there, artwork and everything for Adam Cole Panama's Finest. And as you guys said, or saw on the back of the DVD, if you guys paused it and read it, on this DVD set, we do have a 75-minute interview. I almost said 75 hours, so I kind of stopped myself there. But a 75-minute interview with Adam Cole, as well as a bunch of singles matches and tag team matches. Of course, disc 1, I really like the way this is formatted, because on disc 1, you got the interview, then you got the Future Shock tag team matches. Then, of course, on disc 2 is where you had part of his singles run. Let me go ahead and just flip it around so I can, get a better look at things. Stay. There we go. And let me zoom in a little bit. There we go, that's good. But I really like the way it was formatted, and the interview on this DVD set was pretty damn good. It went a little bit over 75 minutes. It was probably like 78 minutes, which is not, too much over time, but it went a little bit over. The interview itself was good. I just, you can definitely tell it was, ROH's edit of it. If you've watched Adam Cole's interviews, like multiple of them, like I have with his, Smart Remark set or his, RF video shoot, you pretty much get rehashed information on here, or just recycled information, I should say. So if you've watched a lot of Adam Cole stuff or just know a lot about him, there's not really too much on this set to learn from. But if you're, pretty new with him, I think you will learn a few things. But, this interview isn't perfect. Like I said, this was pretty much ROH's edit of it. You didn't really talk too much about CZW or, even his Evolve and Dragon Gate run before he went to ROH. You can definitely tell they cut some things out. He didn't really talk about too much about things about backstage, about, the booking or anything like that. So you don't really get too much information. You pretty much just get him going over his career in Ring of Honor. You get him talk about him getting professional wrestling, when his karate instructor let him borrow his VHS of WrestleMania 15, and ever since he watched that show, he's been obsessed with it. And, WrestleMania 17 was the first time he got legitimate goosebumps from watching wrestling, so that was a moment he pretty much knew he needed to be a wrestler. Got in and talk about, starting training in wrestling, where, he had options of 4 different schools, and ultimately led on going to DJ Hyde's CZW school. Talk about ROH, looking at him and, him doing dark matches. And, of course, the promo he sent to Adam Pearce about one of his heel promos was pretty much what got him signed at ROH. And then, of course, ROH didn't know what to do with him or Kyle O'Reilly, so they kind of just slapped them together into a tag team. And then, talked about his run with Future Shock, opportunities he got with working with tag teams like the Briscoes or the Kings of Wrestling and the Young Bucks, and, all these great tag teams they're able to go in there and learn from. And I pretty much, discussed about that. Then, of course, discussed about, breaking away from O'Reilly, and then, him not really getting over as a face until he won the ROH World TV title from Roderick Strong. And, that's pretty much what the main gist of this interview was. Talked briefly about the Matt Hardy stuff at the end. And, it just, it was good. I just felt a little rushed and a little short, so this definitely should have went longer, and you definitely tell ROH cut some clips out of it, but it was still a solid sit-down interview with Adam Cole. The matches on here were a ton of fun, especially in just one. You know, I think all the Future Shock matches were really, really good. The All Night Express, the Briscoes, King of Wrestling, the Young Bucks. You know, the Young Bucks, Kings of Wrestling, and I believe the All Night Express matches are pretty much 10-minute sprints where they just went out there for 10 minutes and just tore the house down, and just did a whole bunch of great, innovative stuff, especially the match with the Young Bucks. That was an awesome match, and that was a dark match in that show as well, because I think the Young Bucks couldn't appear on the pay-per-view due to issues because they were with TNA, and they couldn't appear on the actual pay-per-view itself. So that was just an absolute brawl. You know, it sucks the ending had to, you know, involve the Bravados, which actually won the matches in the sets later, but yeah, that was a very fun match with the Young Bucks. The American Wolves match, I think, in my opinion, was the best match on disc one. That was just great wrestling, especially the exchange that Adam Cole and Eddie Edwards had. They had a great exchange, and Kyle O'Reilly selling at the end of that match where he just got decimated by the American Wolves, which is just tremendous selling on his part, in my opinion. The three-way elimination from Death Before Dishonor with the Future Shock, Young Bucks, and the Bravados. That match was pretty much led on from the Young Bucks Future Shock match with Best in the World. That was another 10-minute sprint. That was very, very fun. And then, of course, the disc ended with the Future Shock taking on Wrestling Greatest Tag Team for the tag team titles. I believe that was their first and only tag team title match. Not a great match. Shelton Benjamin was selling his ribs and just very laziness from the Wrestling's Greatest Tag Team. That pretty much sums up their entire ROH run, in my opinion, this match. It was just high potential, but they were just lazy and didn't want to put the effort into it. So that was, definitely not the best way to end the disc, but, it's understandable why that ended the disc. Disc 2, you get a singles run. You have him and Roderick Strong in a no holds barred match, which was just absolutely brutal. Roderick Strong absolutely destroyed Adam Cole. Just throwing him around like it's absolutely nothing. He broke his back like 15 times. This was a brutal no-holds-barred match, but the only thing that sucked was the crowd did not give a flying shit, so I was very fortunate to see a dead crowd for that match, but what can you do? Adam Cole and Eddie Edwards versus Davey Richards and Kyle O'Reilly from 10th anniversary show. I know a lot of people don't like that match, but I thought it was a damn good match. I thought it was great. I really enjoyed it. It's slow, but it definitely built up to a great climaxing ending. I know a lot of people that weren't a fan of the crossbody finish, but Adam Cole getting a pin on Davey Richards was a huge deal and definitely a huge shock at the time. So I thought that was an awesome match. And then you have Adam Cole versus Davey Richards for the ROH World Title. That was a great match right there. So pretty slow, but definitely had a nice fiery comeback towards the end, especially the sequence where they did a super kick and enziguri just sequence where they're just going back and forth. I thought it just made for a very exciting tail end of the match, and just Adam Cole looked absolutely great in that match. Adam Cole versus Kyle O'Reilly in the hybrid rules match from Best in the World 2012. One of my favorite Adam Cole matches of all time. That was just an awesome brawl where those men just went there and killed each other. Adam Cole just spitting blood out left and right. He was just pouring blood out of his mouth, and that was just tremendous match right there. Definitely the match that made me into Adam Cole mark. I always liked Adam Cole, but that was a match that solidified, like, all right, this guy's one of my favorite wrestlers because he's absolutely awesome. Him and Roderick Strong for the ROH World TV title. Of course, it's where he beats Roddy for the World TV title. Another really good match right there for him and Roddy. Of course, it played in with the House of Truth, coming to an end, and of course Elgin coming out and whatnot. So definitely played into a huge factors, and Adam Cole winning, I think, was a huge shock at the time as well. Adam Cole and Eddie Edwards versus J. Mark Briscoe. That was a really good match as well. I thought they're it's one of those matches, honestly, where it's really good, but there's nothing really too much to talk about. It's just one of those matches it's a really good wrestling match, and this was a really good tag team match. So that's really all I can say about that. Adam Cole and Eddie Edwards for the ROH World TV title at Glory by Honor. Another great match right here. It's kind of similar to the Davey match where it started off slow, but towards the middle and end definitely started picking up steam. They had a great sequence, and Eddie Edwards looked like he nearly broke his neck after Adam Cole gave him a slingshot DDT on the apron, which nearly killed Eddie. Looked like, and Eddie looked like he was selling for like an hour. He seemed like he was out of it, but yeah, just tremendous stuff, and great ending with Adam Cole winning as well. And of course, the final match in the set is Adam Cole versus Kyle O'Reilly for the ROH World TV title. Of course, this is where Adam Cole was presented with the new, I believe it's the current ROH World TV title still as well. So you see the new one, and him and Kyle O'Reilly had another really good match right here. It was pretty short though, but it started off slow, but picked up steam. Looked like Kyle O'Reilly might have won the title a few times. Just great transitions, and definitely played off of their match from Best in the World as well. So Adam Cole defeats Kyle O'Reilly to retain a championship. Definitely was a great way to end the DVD set right here. Not as good as their hybrid fighting rules match, but it was still a hell of a match, so hell of a DVD set. If you guys can find this, I believe it's out of print now, so it's kind of hard to find unless you can get it off eBay or somewhere. But if you guys can find this DVD set, I'd highly recommend getting it. This is a very fun set from top to bottom. But the interview, you know, really complements the matches, and just the matches are a lot of fun to sit through. There's not really one moment where it's just like, okay, this is dragging, being boring. It was just a lot of fun, and it was a really enjoyable set. Definitely recommend picking up if you guys can. Like I said, I believe it's out of print, so it may be a little hard to find. But if you can't find it for a decent price, definitely pick it up. Definitely enjoyed the set. Thought it was great from Ring of Honor. Definitely made me excited. This actually, you know, when I started watching it, that's kind of what prompted me to want to watch the rest of the sets and review them. So that goes to show you how good this DVD set was. It made me want to watch more and made me want to make more videos on it. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, please like below. Like I said, on December 27th, that's when I'll be reviewing part 2 of the series. Of course, with the Making of a Champion Adam Cole DVD set. Then, of course, the climax and conclusion on January 12th next year. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, please like below. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching the video.